What's up, folks? Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike, and this is Gladiator Journey. I wanted to do a 75,000 mile review of my Gladiator Mojave, but that was the beginning. That was in spring. It was right as I was leaving for my Death Valley trip. So blew past that 75,000 miles. So here I am at almost 90,000 miles and giving you my honest, sort of no BS review of the 2022 Gladiator Mojave with almost 90,000 miles on it.
Roll the intro.
You have to bear with me. I always, unfortunately, make decisions to make these videos when it's hotter than Hades outside or it's raining or something. So today is a hotter than Hades day. It's like 92 degrees with 86% humidity or something ridiculous. At any rate, one of the things I wanted to actually talk about was what things have worked or worked out well with the Gladiator, what things have not worked out well, and what things I would do over again given the chance. I haven't really made any major changes to the Mojave. Like I mentioned in my 35,000 mile review video, I did do a 2-inch spacer lift from AEV, which came with its own end links. And after a year and a half, 2 years of being on the Mojave, that did start to deteriorate. The end links did, not the rest of the kit. The rest of the kit's been great. And the end links deteriorated a bit, so I got a set of Clayton off-road end links. Those have been my only point of frustration so far. So the Clayton off-road end links, and I don't mean to badmouth Clayton off-road for their end links. I do intend very much to point out the fact that I put them on, or I had them put on, I should say, by a shop in November of last year, and by April 12th, they were toast. So they did not make it a full 5 months before they were absolutely useless and had to be replaced. They made so much noise in the front end that it sounded like my wheels were going to fall off. I did switch the front sway bar end links out to a set of JKS quicker disconnects. I've used JKS in the past on my JKs and my JKUs. So those end links that I have used prior, pretty trusted, and I felt good about using them. They've been on here now for roughly 2 months, no issues at all. So I don't think I'm going to have any issues out of the JKS quicker disconnects. So for a quick recap of what I've added to the Gladiator, other than the AEV spacer lift, is the GMRS and ham radio antenna that I mounted on the driver's side hood, the 13-inch bed rack from Hook Road, the Vagabond rooftop tent from Rome Adventure Co., and traction boards. And that's all I've... Well, actually, no, I'll take that back. Over here on the other side, I have also added a Rotopax gas can. I also cannot forget up front the stubby front steel bumper and the Rough Country 12,000-pound winch. Interior-wise, the only modifications I've really made has been, and I just ordered this off Amazon, the roof rack, because I did want to mount a radio to it. So I programmed or reprogrammed one of my 20-year-old ham radios and attached this to the roof mount. Other than that, interior-wise, I really have not done much of anything in the interior of the Gladiator. My battery or batteries did just expire, I guess. Went to start the other day and would not start. Batteries were dead. Not sure which one was dead because everything I could find online said when it comes to this dual battery setup, if one is gone, the other is either gone or soon will be. So go ahead and replace them both, which is what I did. no cheap task. If you go to the dealership, at least in my experience as of this date where I went, the auxiliary battery is $160 and the main is $341. So you're looking at $500 plus installation. You're not going to do it yourself. If you are going to do it yourself, be ready to pull that auxiliary battery out. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the idea they had putting the auxiliary battery under the fuse box. That I mean, maybe it was really smart because maybe it makes some more money from people like me who go, I don't want to deal with it, so I'll take it to the dealership or take it in to have it done. There are a couple different methods to doing it. The dealership goes in under the through the passenger side wheel well. I'm not sure how to do it that way. I have seen some videos online where people simply remove the fuse box. There's 3 or 4 10mm bolts that hold the fuse box on. You remove it, remove some 7mm bolts that hold the plate on under the fuse box, and then you have access to the auxiliary battery. Replace it, put everything back on, replace your main, should be good. This battery lasted, like I said, I've had the Gladiator now over 3 years, going on 4, but it was manufactured in 2021. That's when the battery was put in. So it's 4 years and 88,000 miles. So I guess it was just time for that battery to give in. Now for the big question. Would I get the Mojave if I had it to do all over again? Absolutely. It's taken me on roads like this, on trails in the middle of absolutely nowhere like this one, and even trails like this. I do have to admit that I'm a stickler for changing my oil every 5,000 miles or sooner sometimes, and I also keep up very meticulously on preventive maintenance and scheduled maintenances of things like differentials and transfer cases and such. But I have been 100% happy with my Mojave. I've been happy that it allows me to go out and have fun doing the things I love to do, finding ghost towns, hitting off-road trails in the middle of nowhere, or just heading out to someplace like Moab, Utah, or Valley of the Gods, and just driving and enjoying the outdoors. So there's my almost 90,000 mile review of the Gladiator Mojave. Go get one and let it take you to abandoned towns and abandoned homes and mine shafts in the middle of nowhere.